this is the Money, Business, and Inspiration podcast with Joe. I'm your host, Joseph Evaldi. Persevere with your dreams and love life. Hello, welcome to tonight's podcast. I'm your host, Joseph Evaldi, and tonight I'm going to do something different with the podcast. I'm going to discuss about something that I've learned a very long time ago, back in 2007. And that's when I learned about the law of attraction and The Secret. I'm not going to persuade you one way or the other. Your belief system is your beliefs, but I'm going to discuss how it actually affected me. Now, it also helped with a business standpoint. Through the law of attraction, I was finding myself, I had a lot not going good for my life, and I had to pay the karmic debt that I faced. And that was explained in The Secret. And The Secret said, good attracts good, bad attracts bad, and so on and so forth. Many people are wondering, why is The Secret not working? I'm doing everything possible. And that is how I do whatever needs to be done. And with The Secret, I work on everything that needs to be worked on. And I built myself. I read books, which led me to books, led me to decisions and everything else. Even though nothing in my outside world wasn't changing, I was working my best to change it. And I got introduced to people, but sometimes you don't get introduced to the right people. You get introduced to an environment, the setting. And this setting displays who you are and who you're going to become. And that is a work in progress. That is a law of attraction. And in the law of attraction, we go through these changes. We think, why is this not working for me? I'm doing everything in the power. Why is this not working for me? Well, maybe it's not supposed to work for you. Maybe it's supposed to develop you on a pattern that is going to lead you to where you need to go in the future. Many people might want to have this played out, but the cards or the deck of the cards don't go in that direction. they push you in another direction. I guess that's how life is. And we have to act. As Joe Vitale said in The Secret, we have to act. And act was what I did. And I'm in similar shoes as I was many years ago, but a lot has changed. I'm now working on my dream, and I'm letting it take me to where I need to go. I had to go through a lot of training with that, a lot of preparation, a lot of failed decisions, but each led me to where I need to go. And each led me to where that next course of action is going to take me. And I'll mention how I discovered the law of attraction and The Secret after break, and how it actually changed me and changed my perspective, that I keep on going back to it even though there's some areas that are flawed, but the basics of it have been around for a very long time, and I'll discuss that after the break.
Well, this book is about going broke, and I will show you techniques of how to go broke. You may ask, why do I want to know how to go broke? I am already broke. I want to learn how to make money. I first want to discuss what this book is not. It won't give you statistics and data of how much people are poor and are in debt. But it will discuss why people are in debt and why I'm in debt. First part of the book will be about credit card debt. Second part of the book will be about addictions. The third part of this book will be about the mistakes of keeping up with the Joneses. Fourth, I will discuss about poor investments. If you are in debt, you can reinforce yourself of these mistakes and try to start making plans about how to get out of your situation. This book in the series will start you on that path. So good luck on your journey and learn about our story, the American story of going broke.
That was going broke. That was Going Broke, written by Joseph Vivaldi, narrated by Ken Eakin. It is now available on Amazon, Audible, and iTunes, and that's the audiobook. The Kindle book will be released September 7th, Labor Day this year. Back at the podcast. Okay, I'm back. I was going to discuss about The Secret and how it has affected me and how I discovered it. Like I said, I was going through a rough patch, and I started watching it. I was looking for Who the Bleep Do We Know, or something like that. What the bleep do we know? And then they said, how about this DVD? This might be a companion to it. So I was watching it, and at the time my life was not great. I was struggling and everything else. And through that preparation, that initial startup, it actually helped me to better find myself that I was making these decisions that was affecting me in the long run. Now, you may say, I don't want these things to happen, and so on and so forth. But like I mentioned before, that was to stir you in that right direction. Like it did with my business. Every little action fell into place. I remember 2 years ago, February of 2015, or 2013 I faced job problems of my own creation, I would say, because I kept on worried about my job, and then next thing you know, I was out of hours. And it was after the holidays. So I started working on my dream. I've been working on my dream before, but now I was actually moving forward and I was putting things together. I was doing everything else. It was a start. But each of that led me to somewhere, and it led me to start working on something. And then this year happened, or last year and this year. And that's when I started working. And I've had some side I was ready to say side effects. I had some downcomings, but I managed to stay strong and persevere. It's like when one door closes and another door opens. And that is where I started working with the audiobooks. Because that could be another stream. And there's always doors ready to open, no matter who they are or where they are. And you keep on moving forward and you work with that. And in business, you're going to have to do that. You're going to have to put everything aside and focus on that. And maybe it's not happening too quick. That's okay. Because if it happens in the process that it happens in, you'll be ready. This is what somebody was telling me at work. Like, if I work on it, maybe my timing wasn't right at that time. But if I work on it, keep on getting good at it, keep on developing my skills, then that'll come to me. I call it like what's coming up, and that's the harvest. In the harvest, there's fruit that is set up all through the year, and then it's developed and set up for a final harvest in September. And that is